Okay, all right. Okay, okay. Oh, wait, no, I can take this. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. What's good? How you doing? It's your girl D, back with another video. So I am changing my setup just a little bit, and I'm actually filming this on the Pixel XL on the front facing camera to test the video quality and the sound to see how it is that I like it. Changed up the background, took it back to the to what it originally was when I first purchased it, and yeah. So anyhow, I have the new Juvia's Place Volume 1. The new Juvia's Place Volume 1 blush set. Do I have scissors nearby? Anyways, so unboxing this to make sure that it arrived in pristine quality. All that good stuff. So let's see what happens. It's in a smaller box than when I originally ordered the volume 2. This is volume 1. This is for the more fair complected loves. Typical, we've got our foam peanuts, all that bullshit. Okay. It is also wrapped in styrofoam. This is volume 2. Hang on a second. Volume 1 is what is for we deeper, darker sisters. Volume 2 is for the more lighter, fairer complected loves. So, packaging looks intact thus far. Wrapped in bubble wrap as usual. And yep, arrived in pristine condition. So, let's get started with swatches, shall we? We have 4 matte shades and 2 shimmers, similar to that of the first. We have Yara. That is Sola. Towel, which is a nice muted peach. I just fucked one of them up with my fingernail. Oh well. B, this one here. Soba, the one I just fucked up with my fingernail. And then a nice true pink, which is Malina. So, we have wipes ready. All that good stuff. Okay. So, Yara, which is a nice brown. That comes off. It looks brown in package. It comes off, and I'm going to use my hand this time. Because someone in the last video, she said when you're doing swatches, you need to show your viewers the swatches, which I did on my arm, but I'm gonna use my hand. So this is Yara. And a mauvey, orangey kind of situation. Looks more like a setting powder than anything else, but we'll level. Okay, next up is Sola, which I am excited about. Oh, color shift. Looks similar to that of, what palette was that they had? What palette? Masquerade, thank you. Looks similar to one of the shades in the Masquerade palette. So it's got that pink to it, but there's some color shift and some gold reflect in there. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Next up is Towel. And this is a nice, good pastel orange, chalky orange. It doesn't look like sherbet or anything. So that's tau. Next up is B. This is a mauve purple, like a berry. Not quite a frosted berry, but a pastel one, like a pink and purple mixed. Okay, next up is Soba. This is the other shimmer that's in here, and it also has some reflect. Oh, wow. So it's got gold reflect in it, but it's kind of a bright pink, a baby pink, with that gold reflect in there. Very, very pretty. And then last but not least is Malina, which is this true pink. And so there you go. Starting from the top, we've got Yara, Sola, Tau, B, Soba, and Malina. Now, I have to say, I'm impressed with the swatches. I'm impressed with the pigmentation. Like some of the chalkier ones, I know and I did have to swatch multiple times to get good color payoff. But that's typical, you know. I mean, most of the time I'll dip, dab, and get something going or whatever. Now, some of these, the shimmers in this one, you could use as a highlight, but I would be more adept to mix it. And I'm going to use B, which is this, the deep dark shade. Okay. I've already got highlight on because I just came back from a photo shoot. Hashtag KC Curly. Check that out. But you don't need to build coverage or anything like that. I'm needing to swipe a little bit more with this shade. But I'm pretty impressed, I have to say. For the price point, definitely worth it to go ahead and get this in your collection, because this is a nice good mid-grade price point. You're not super high end like some of those that are like what, NARS Orgasm, which is one shade for $30, or my Elf blush palette, which yes has tape on it because that's what the fuck we've been through, which is I think what, $6. Oh, excuse me. So I have to say, this is a good pickup. This really is. And this is $18. You can get, use a discount. And if you subscribe to Juvia's newsletter, you may or may not be able to swing up on free shipping on occasion. But yeah, this is definitely a good palette to have in your collection. I'm very impressed. This B shade is nice, soft, subtle. The photo shoot that we had was pink themed anyway, so you know it's there, you know, it's enough. Not nearly as dramatic as the deeper palette, the sister palette to this, in which I wore Abby. Okay, because I was about to call this Abu, like from Disney's Aladdin. So this Abby shade is the one that I wore in the last video, and that popped. But this is nice. This is subtle. This is not enough to make you look flushed, but enough to catch some attention. Like, oh, okay, all right, I see you. That looks nice. That looks nice. So, anyways, so definitely get the palette if you can. And I know that I have a love-hate relationship with Juvia's, and I will continue to say, You know, I will say, you know, if you're going to purchase their products, go ahead and do so with PayPal because you've got that extra buyer protection. And if on the rare occasion something does go awry, you can go ahead and dispute it in their resolution center, and they will, and they're obligated to respond. If not, they lose their rating and their ability to take PayPal. So if you are going to go ahead and purchase, use PayPal. You can still use your debit card or your bank account with PayPal. They just work as the middleman. But yeah, so here for this. I really am. This is nice. This is subtle. And the swatches are very, very pretty. And I'm impressed with the color shift in those sparkly ones too. I really am. And I hope when I edit this video that it shows up just as reflective as it is right now. So let me know what it is that you guys think. As always, thank you ever so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you have any questions or suggestions, hit your girl up in the comments section. If you are new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you back on my channel. But if you're not here for me, my shenanigans, my opinion, or flagrant use of the word motherfucker, that's fine. There is an X in that corner for you to click, get your life, and get the entire fuck up off my channel. But if you are here for my shenanigans, you are beautiful, amazing, wonderful, spectacular. And if no one else has told you, I appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful day.